So he asked for 800 on those.
Alright. Yeah. I will give him I'll give him 800 and then hand one back to him.
Oh, okay. So you have 27 of them.
Yeah, 27.
Are you just trying to make sure nobody else can survive on this planet?
No. I'm going to say you'll need this.
What about my family?
How many?
2 more. Thank you. Like, he's confused, but he's gonna trust that because, based on your appearance, he can tell that you're probably not lying.
Yes, this owl-headed droid that had... Actually, I didn't send the picture to the chat, did I?
No. But there's no reason for him not to trust you, essentially. Six days. Well, we're not quite on 6 days left, but we're about to be. Before it all goes south.
There you guys go. That's a picture of Marcello.
Once all 6 days are up, then it all goes south. Because at that point, isn't it going to become a thing of basically your flesh should start just like being...
Yeah, the atmosphere will be completely gone. Your flesh will be boiling at that point. Because there won't be any protection from the sun.
Because at that point you need this actual spacesuit, not just the mask.
Yeah. This is just so that they can... to give them a bit of extra time. Basically, what I'm about to do is an act of kindness.
You know what? Because you showed kindness to them, go ahead and take some... go ahead and take 5 for your morality.
Oh. Where's the morality? So now I'm at 5.
Wait.
George started at a 0.
So they...
No, that's 0. I forgot. It's...
Yeah, I was about to say 0 means you're evil. You're pure
that's
evil.
55. Sorry.
50 is the halfway point. Yeah.
55.
I was about to say, if you start at 0, you're pure evil from the start. That would not be fair to droids.
Well, they start off neutral.
Yeah, they start off true neutral. Yeah.
Well, other races can start off good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, actually, you can have a choice between starting off good or bad. Depending on if you take stuff, if you give, like, I think you have to take some sort of downside to it.
So, for the rest of the day, I'm going to find the people, like young people who wouldn't be able to afford their own mask. I'm going to find them and hand them a mask. I'm not going to tell them what it's for. But they'll realize it when, in
the next morning, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to find as many young people that I can hand out these masks to. Keeping just enough for how many people Steven, does Matt, what's his name, Matt?
Matt.
Does Matt have a gas mask?
No.
I'll keep just enough so that the organics with the party, which is what Matt and...
I know Amala has one.
Amala has one, so I guess that's it.
Which threw me off of why Matt didn't start with one, because like one of our basic rules starting off was always have a spacesuit and a mask.
Well, I didn't remember that. Should I just put it in my stuff then?
Well, he gave you one now, so now you have one.
Well, I also need a spacesuit.
Not right this second. You'll be fine. You might have needed it earlier if the ISB had managed to shoot down your ship.
And they wouldn't have let him die in space.
No.
We would have captured him. And then we would have to rescue him from the ISB station, which the nearest one would be the one on this planet.
Yeah.
What if it was the ISB that messed with the thing? Not knowing what it was.
Or they did it purposefully, just to draw you out.
I could actually see that happening. It's like some random people were messing with it, and then when it started beeping and stuff, if they called the Empire, the ISB guys, these are them. Well, basically the main guys on this planet.
Yeah.
So it's like, they were able to do a bit of research. They could probably easily find
That it was yours.
yeah, that it was the Tenebrous that brought it here.
And then they just did the math. And were like, well, the Tenebrous equals Karkar. So we'll draw him out this way. Because he's not going to want it to go wrong. So why did Karkar send it with him? That is my only question.
Well, it was in case things went wrong on the planet.
So he's going to risk destroying an entire planet if something went
Well, it
wrong.
was supposed to be on the planet with the ship.
Yeah.
I mean,
Where there were less people living,
Yeah, Not. It was going to be a backup plan and a good place to test it because it's a planet that not a lot of people care about.
Alright, well, whenever you make your way back to the base, I assume after you pass out the breath masks, that's when you do. So, yeah, you see Norda, and he walks over to you and he says, "Hey, you ever seen a Jawa trade skiff? Hold on, I can't remember. Okay. They're one of the few things that qualify as sightseeing on this planet. You never know what they're gonna dredge up. And half the time, I think they should wear a hazard suit to meet them. I should wear a hazard suit to meet them. Still, occasionally they find something really, really good. There's a few skiffs pulling up to number 2 alcove. Come with me. See if they've anything interesting this time. Who knows? Maybe they give you a deal on something to bolt to that rust bucket ship of yours."
I look over at the chrome from the Blue Starfighter. I do not think that my ship needs any additional parts.
Well, Norda leads you to the middle alcove, number 2, anyways. Where the curtain...
Someone here does.
Where the curtain... Yeah, somebody needs ship parts. And who said he was talking about yours?
He hasn't seen the other ships.
He hasn't seen any of the ships.
I guess.
Anyways.
The only one he would have been told about would be the Starbright.
No, because he would have been told about Chiari's.
Oh yeah, that too.
Anyways, where the curtain... Yeah, so anyways, you see a curtain pulled aside to reveal 3 large repulsor lift-powered skiffs floating along the edge of the alcove. They look similar to the skiffs you saw while you were trying to get here. One skiff is piled with parts and equipment that appear to be from starships and vehicles. The second has a collection of all manner of crates, tanks, and containers. The third skiff is covered containing droid parts and chassis. The Jawas are ready to receive guests and frantically wave at you to come aboard.
Interesting.
Perception check.
Perception. Perception is my middle name. 2 yellow. I mean, it had to go off of C2's cunning stat.
said perception?
Yep.
3 yellow, 2 green.
Alright, well, let's see. You can tell, you don't. Matt can tell that there's something amiss with the Jawas, and that they haven't said a word and only use hand signals. A few seem stockier than normal for Jawas.
Boutini?
Perhaps Raxus Prime Jawas just look or act differently than Tatooinean Jawas.
Or something. Considering we had Jawas talk to us not long ago.
So are you going to say something to everybody else?
Yeah, I'll let C2 know, or whoever.
Masala, yeah. Oh. So you let Marcelo know.
That is passing strange.
So, but as soon as Norda leans over to inspect the contents of a crate, the Jawa next to him suddenly pulls a blaster from under its cloak and aims it at him. Norda reacts instantly, batting the gun away with one hand and connecting with the Jawa's jaw with the other. The Jawa's jaw. For a moment, it looks like the Jawa's face comes clean off, as a mask goes flying, exposing the heavily scarred face of a Celestin. Chaos breaks loose as Jawas everywhere pull weapons and begin firing. XIII clan Rhodians burst from their hiding spots in crates on the skiffs. You hear blaster fire from all around Scrap Heap Point. Right, initiatives.
So wait, are we all being attacked, or are we just in the middle of a firefight between 2 people?
The former.
So we're being attacked.
Yeah, because the ER clan finally caught up to you guys.
I thought they had given up after we threw them off with the...
You sent them to this planet.
Yeah. But I thought they had given up when they figured out that this isn't where we went. Oh well.
Well, they figured they'd just wait it out. They knew you'd eventually show up here. Or they hoped you did, anyways. They knew there was a group for Riom here, so they figured maybe you'll show up here at some point.
5 green.
Alright, that's your...
Cool.
That's your cool? Okay. So we got...
Wait,
This is actually
5?
hella
Oh,
messy.
green, my bad. Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute. That's a little much. That's still not bad.